Hey YouTube, what's up? It's me. I'm just back, giving you guys a new deck profile. For me anyway, it's new. Um, it is Ninja-Hieratics. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. I'll try to go through it as quick as I can while giving a little bit of an explanation process on some of the cards that I chose that aren't really, too much standard, or why I did and why I didn't choose what I chose. We're going to go ahead and start off with the monster cards. 3 Ninja Grandmaster Hanzos. Guy is amazing. Searches out Super Ninjutsu Art of Transformation. He's 1800, 4-star beater, dark. Not too much to ask for. Not too much else to ask for with this guy except for like do magic tricks. Anyway, on to the next. 3 Hieratic Dragon of Tefnut. Awesome card as well. 2100, 6-star Cyber Dragon Light. Most of you know this deck profile anyway, so no need to explain that. Next up, we have 3 Hieratic Dragon of Su. Hieratic Dragon of Su pops back row. You get a special summon monster from the monster that you attributed to pop the back row. He makes beautiful music together with this deck. Next is 2 assets. I'm testing this out right now. I used to run 3 assets, now I'm running 2 because you don't really normal summon too much in this deck, and when I do, it's just with him, and I only use it like twice. So why not? He doesn't do anything else pretty much except for this thing that I like to call it level matching. Choose target a normal monster on the field, copy its level. You copy its level, guess what? You can either do a 6, an 8 if you want to, for all the rest of the Hieratics for on the field. And in place of the 3rd asset, I'm running 1 Hieratic Dragon of Nebthet because he is a destroyer. Don't let this 2000 attack fool you. He's a 5-star destroying machine. You tribute 1 Hieratic from your hand or the field that you control, and you get to pop a monster on your opponent's side of the field. Bye-bye Spirit Reaper, face down Raikou, face down Fossil Dyna, anything else, because in my locals there's just one guy that likes to use anti-meta deck, Earth anti-meta deck anyway. But yeah, I like this card now because of that simple fact. 1 Wattail Dragon, 2500, 6 stars, no need to explain. 1 Luster Dragon number 2, even though it's the original one from Legacy of Darkness, and it says Luster Dragon, no need to explain. Black Luster Soldier, the champion. We got 2 Effect Veilers, hand traps, do your thing. And then we got 3 Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragons and 1 Tragodia. Before, I was running only 2 Red Eyes and then a Tragodia and a Gores. I'm thinking that I'm just going to go 2 Red Eyes and Tragodia. That's what it's looking like so far from my testing, because I like Tragodia a lot more than Gores. Yes, Gores does give you a 7-star token. He's a 2700 beat stick, and he gets to summon whatever damage that you took. Yes, that is great. But in this deck, it's all about exceed, control. So, like, Tragodia, in my opinion, is far more valuable because, 1, I could either pitch a card to take over your monster, like a dead Esset or Nebthet, or for some reason Tefnut's dead in my hand. I can pitch it, or just something so I can have chaos fodder, and then I take control of your monster. Or I can just copy a monster's level in my graveyard. Guess what? Tragodia is that level. Oh crap, we're gonna go ahead and do some exceeding shenanigans. So that's my choice for liking Tragodia, besides the fact that Gores, you need a completely clear field, which means no options, which means either A, you're manipulating your opponent, or B, you're in a bad place right now. So that's my monster lineup. We're going to go ahead with the spells now. We have 3 Hieratic Seal of Convocation, 2 Mystical Space Typhoon. I side in the third one actually. So, it's not too bad. 2 pot of dualities. Special summon in this deck too much to do 3. I do have card D. I don't like giving up pretty much my whole phase just, for card D. So, I know a lot of people are like, oh, 3 card D, 3 pot of dualities. No, that's really great and everything, but you still give it up and you let yourself take some damage. Next, Mind Control. I chose this because it's the same thing as Trigodia's second effect, where you pitch a card, you get their monster. Why not just take their monster? Take their monster, exceed, take their monster, tribute it, take their monster, do whatever. Except for attack, of course. Monster Reborn, self-explanatory. Same with Heavy Storm and Rhoda. Rhoda's just to grab Ninja Grandmaster Hanzo. Now on for the traps. Of course, we have Solemn Judgment, 2 Torrential Tributes, 2 Compulse, 2 Ninjutsu Art of Super Transformation, and I'm switching these out I swapped out Solemn Warning for Fiendish Chains because, in my opinion, Hieratics are more like the modern-day soul-controlled Monarch deck from 2006. They have monsters. Guess what? I want them. I want you to have your monster on the field because guess what? I'm going to take your monster and then I'm going to go ahead and beat you in the face with whatever I just succeeded from. So that's pretty much my reason for not having Solemn Warnings right now. I do have them, but it's not in my deck. They're sided, actually. I'm testing this just to see which one will work better. Now, for our Exceeds. 1 Photon Strike Bouncer. Your opponent drops Gores, Tragodia. Oh, really? Oh, no. I won't destroy you, but I'll negate your effect, and you're going to take 1,000 damage. That's why I love Photon Strike Bouncer. So great. And he's big and beefy. 2,700 attack. Light Monster, Chaos Fodder, Warrior. If you wanted to, if your deck runs it, you could play the Warrior Returning Alive, put him back in your extra deck. Next, 3 Hieratic Dragon King of Atom. Dragon Exceed effect, 2,400 attack. Detach 1 Exceed material. Special summon 1 dragon monster from your deck. So attack's going to be 0/0, and Atom can't attack that turn. Usually that would be a problem, but not with not with the next card that I'm going to put out. But Hieratic Dragon King of Atom, he's pretty much the center around any Hieratic deck. The level 8s, the level 6s, the level 4 and 8s, whatever you want to do. If you want to put gadgets with it, I'm pretty sure somebody out there will think of how to do it. Anyway, the next card, 3 Gaia Dragoon, the Thunder Charger. I wanted to call it Thunderclap because I was thinking of his OCG name. Great card. You use Atom's effect. Go ahead and overlay Gaia Dragoon because, might as well, right? Also, next card, Insector Exabeetle. I've actually thought about using this card. I've had it in my binder for the longest, and until Thunder Dragoon came out and this deck came out, I was like, I'll just keep it in there, just see if it's trade bait. No, keep these. This guy is really great. Mind Control or do whatever, get your rank 6 out, take their monster out of their graveyard, then just exceed with it. Exceed. And my last one that I have in my deck currently, because I'm still gonna try to get a Sacred Ancient Wyvern, Ancient Sacred Wyvern. That's a 7-star synchro monster. It is awesome. It pretty much says screw you, Gores. Ancient Sacred Wyvern. Its attack is 2,100, but whatever the difference between your life points and your opponent's life points, if your life points are higher, you add that difference to your monster's attack, to Ancient Sacred Wyvern's attack. If your life points are lower, unfortunately, you're gonna have to subtract that difference. And if he's for some reason, if you're higher, you know, if you're higher and he just destroys it by battle, you just pay 1,000 life points, and guess what? It comes right back. So, you know, if you run 2 of those, you can easily bring them out with Effect Veiler and Tefnut, or Effect Veiler and Sue. You know, you got options to bring them out. Not many, but still you have options. Anyway, Focus Force is pretty much the same thing as Photon Strike Bouncer, except you don't burn. He's 100 attack higher. He's a machine, and once per turn, during either player's turn, you can detach 1 Exceed material from this card to target 1 face-up, level 5 or higher effect monster your opponent controls. Negate the effects of that opponent's face-up monster until the end of the turn. So that's pretty much all he does. He's just a bigger Photon Strike Bouncer without burn. Anyway, guys, this video is going to go on 10 minutes. I am going to go ahead and get out of here and get on to the next video. See you guys there.